Sex appeal is everywhere in today's society, whether we realize it or not.
Some of the greatest examples come from magazines, advertisements, and even commercials.
That's the power of hindsight.
Sex appeal has been said to be the face of advertisement and also plays an important role in getting the audience's attention. But what is sex appeal in advertising?
According to Sengupta and Dahl, researchers on gender-related reactions, ads are increasingly making use of non-subtle, gratuitous sexual content, namely sexual material that many are likely to regard as being unnecessarily explicit, a perception that is heightened when the image is also irrelevant to the advertised product.
The basic understanding is that sex appeal has no boundaries when it comes to its use in advertisement of certain products. It also shows that sex appeal can be used for the sale of any product, even if the way the advertisers use sex appeal has nothing to do with the product trying to be sold.
Sex appeal in advertisement has also been named by the entertainer's perspective as a way to connect and understand the fan base on a more personal level.
Entertainers are seen as sex objects. There's no getting away from it, says Potter, a highly distinguished entertainment reporter. Office manager George Delgadillo says sex appeal isn't a bad thing when looking at it from the eyes of the entertainer. It is their way to get fame. No one is going to notice the star that donated to charity, but they will notice the outrage that came from Miley Cyrus's performance.
Advertising experts have made claims that consumers, for the most part, process ads in a low-involved manner, meaning that the more information you can fit in less reading, the more interest a consumer will show in that ad.
Depending on whether an item is intended for male or female use, the advertisers will create different types of sex appeal to get their intended reaction. For instance, in a study conducted by researchers, 2 images were shown to different groups of men and women. Both images were advertising watches by child men, but the advertisements were monumentally different. 74% of men said they would buy the watch based on the fact that the ad showed more sex appeal. 27% of women said yes, they would buy the watch based on the fact that the ad showed more sex appeal. Our team did this same study on UTEP students and staff.
This advertisement, would you buy this watch?
I would be more inclined to buy the watch.
Makes me feel like I'm gonna be like Brad Pitt or something. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Why?
I'll get on that naked girl.
The conclusion of the study done by researchers and the study done at UTEP was that the watches were the same. The product never changed. However, the means by which the company tried to sell the watch varied on the intended audience. So, how are sex appeal and professionalism related? What exactly is professionalism? Some say it's the pursuit and practice of the highest ideals. It embraces far more than simply complying with the minimal standards of professional conduct. The essential ingredients of professionalism are character, competence, and commitment.
This is the highest definition of professionalism and is interpreted to mean that an individual has to dress and give the appearance of the values they are trying to represent. This definition, compared to that of celebrities in society, is monumentally different. According to research by entertainment magazines, celebrities have a different sense of professionalism. Most can agree that in the entertainment world, celebrities will dress in the newest trends and most of the time go by what they see as appropriate for the situation. Many critics agree that celebrities will wear the clothes and fashion that will get them the most attention. This is largely in part to the fact that attention equals money. Experts often wonder about the effects of the different types of professionalism in today's society. A main concern of business leaders and those looking to hire individuals is how the younger generations will portray a business image. In the words of an office manager, piercings, tattoos, high-cut shirts, and low-cut pants, tight-fitting clothing, that's all popular in today's trends, but one thing I will not do is hire somebody who presents themselves in that manner. He continues by saying, it all comes down to understanding and interpreting professionalism, because that will give you the best understanding of the perfect business image. We implement a strong dress code and expect our students to dress in a professional manner, mostly because our staff is a representation of our department, says Felicia Brown, an office supervisor for Union Services at the University of Texas at El Paso. If our students appear to be dressed lazy or in some cases raunchy, that impression comes back to the department. With an increase in the use of sex appeal in advertisement and entertainment, the controversy of whether or not it is appropriate has become widely known. Professionalism is something we all must take seriously because it is something we all have to face at some point in our lives. Though these recent trends might be popular, we must ask ourselves when it is appropriate and when it is not. One thing to do is ask yourself, is this appropriate? If your answer is even the slightest bit no, then do not wear it. Whether you are going to an interview for your first job, your dream job, or just going to work every day, always keep your appearance in mind. Remember that employers see you as a representation of their company, and they want you to look your best, so in turn, the company will look its best. Still wondering what is considered professional? Here are some quick tips to help you out. Low-cut shirts, low-cut pants, short skirts, and tight-fitting clothes are all inappropriate. When it comes to high heels, don't go too high. Know the difference between work and going to the club. Messy buns and big hair could also give the wrong impression. Make sure your hair is done nice, up or down, it's up to you. Never wear sandals or tennis shoes. General tips: cover all piercings and tattoos. Always present your best polished look, and remember, dress for the part you want, not the part you have.